Can you tell how sparkly that is? I don't know if you can tell. So this is a board book. And she's created this pattern on here with the Luminarte. So this is like a stencil and then the Luminarte. I know, it's amazing, isn't it?
This is painted with
So, see that? I don't know if you can see how sparkly that is. It's a little bit hard to tell with the webcam. But really pretty, pretty, pretty. I mean, it's just really shiny and sparkly. I've never used Luminarte. Okay, well Luminarte is amazing and you will fall in love with it. I have like a billion pots of the Twinkling H2O. I have the daubers. I absolutely love it. Where'd that other sample go? Oh, this one? Do you guys see that? Hey Marah.
Hey, hi.
We're here to visit you and show your good stuff.
Good stuff.
Get over here with the good stuff.
Which good stuff am I showing?
The good stuff. The good
See
stuff.
this?
Yeah, the good stuff. Wait, can we put it, let's see.
Wow, I didn't even get to fluff out my hair.
No, let me see if I see your lipstick. Sorry.
No.
Alright, so, guess who we're with? Say hi.
Hi.
Marah Johnson, designer extraordinaire.
So short. That's your hand club.
And I have little heels on.
Take a walk.
So, I'm here with Marah at Creative Imaginations, and she's going to show you how she did this awesome tag using Luminarte. Okay?
Someone put me? No. Yes, maybe.
Yeah, right here.
Alright, so what are we going to do? Show you how to make it?
Yes. So they're writing stuff. Yes, please show us. I love it.
Okay, so you want to
grab
turn this
this?
a little bit?
Let me grab
Holy smack, I got poked by a wave.
I'm sorry. Sarah made me awesome wings. Sarah Hodgson.
Happened a few times already today.
I know, but they're not. These are made out of grill.
Okay, so we're going to start with some of my new paintable papers. The beauty of the paintable papers is they have a resist, so that no matter what you do as far as painting on it, it will resist, so that the black is not going to get covered up.
Oh, hold on. They can't hear. We need to move the computer closer. Let's do
The wing is in my noggin.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Can you hear me now? Hopefully they can hear me now.
Okay,
So to
is
start
that better? Okay.
All right. Speak a little louder. I can yell. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to spray the papers first. The reason you spray the paper is to open up the fibers. Paper fibers open up and the paint sinks in a little bit better. Then you're going to go ahead and you're going to start painting across the bottom. We're using Twinkling H2Os, which is actually a cake watercolor that is infused with mica. So it's basically watercolors.
Yes, spray it with water first. That opens up the fibers.
And the paint is actually infused with mica, so it's kind of like having a watercolor paint on steroids.
And yes, you need to spray the Twinkling H2Os and get them
To
wet.
get them wet.
And that creates the...
You're going to make sure that you rinse your brush out every time.
Rinse
in
your
between
brush every
colors.
time.
There we go. We're going to move on to the next
They're
color.
saying, is it like watercolor?
It's exactly like watercolor, just like when you were in kindergarten. Only better. Everybody likes glitter, right?
She says, I really like the idea of resist paper. Dang, I need glasses really bad. I can barely read this. Is it watercolor paper?
It is actually scrapbook paper that's a little bit heavier than our traditional scrapbook paper, so that they're not so afraid to use it.
Okay.
So it'll work basically in your scrapbook like you would normally do it, but it's also thick enough to do what we're doing today. All right, so we're going to do this. We're going to set it aside. So here's my guitar.
Love it.
A little bit flamenco.
Marah's kind of a rock star, so
My guitar
that's
is
how the
good.
guitar works.
Okay, so now we're going to paint a couple flowers. These are actually flowers that are just cut from vintage. They're out with a die cut machine.
Die cut out of vintage book pages.
Yes. So you need my vintage dictionaries, right? Everybody's used to me doing that.
Yes.
So I'm going to paint them with this little fuchsia. Just real quick. I always try to pick a color that I used in my guitar so that it will match the project when it's finished. Little method to my madness. Oops.
Oh, you can go to any, like, Goodwill and find vintage books.
Yes, or make friends. I make friends with the library.
Yes, or the library when they're done with their books.
Actually, better than that.
What?
Most of the libraries have bookstores that they use, that they sell, right? And people donate their books, and then those donated books are what they sell to buy more books from the library. But oftentimes books are donated that aren't good enough to sell, or that are outdated, and those are the ones that they give to me.
Very good.
I'm all about give to me.
Yeah.
Free is fabulous.
Free is good. Yes,
Free is
garage
wonderful.
sales.
Garage sale finds
Or
are
something
amazing.
you are done with. Yeah.
Those of
the
you that know me
library,
know that I go to a ton of estate sales. That's like my addiction.
Said she bought some old dictionaries from Goodwill. Yeah.
Awesome stuff. Okay.
Oh, those are the resist papers? You
Yeah.
can pretty much show the whole line. Here's
Actually,
the resist
you-
papers.
So you guys, can I stop the make and take and show you something really cool, really fast?
Okay, yeah, absolutely. We want cool.
Nope. So, it was in my ears. Okay, so here's a whole pile of swatches of my new resist papers, okay? I'm going to show my favorite, which doesn't look like a whole lot of much
Hold
here.
it up there.
You can kind of see it's tone on tone, like a damask print. Pretty cool. So, what that means is, where the roses are, we're just going to go ahead and slop some paint down. Right through here. A little bit over here. Where the leaves are, I'm going to take my olivine and I'm going to go where the leaves are. We're going to let the fact that I designed the papers and did all this work for you, right? Rather than you having to do much of the work.
Is anyone else having trouble hearing? Let us know.
Okay. Then we'll add around here.
Yeah, the audio is coming from here.
Oh.
So if you want to move it closer to you, it might
So
be
we're gonna
here.
blop this off.
So remember, this was tone-on-tone paper. It was like almost, you couldn't even tell. And you can see the pattern, but it was all pretty much one color.
Right. We're
It
gonna
was
add
like this.
Add a little
And
bit
now
more
she's
color.
coloring it.
That is really
The
cool.
basic
Isn't that cool?
idea is that you could take what was a tone-on-tone neutral that would have been great for like a wedding or great for, you know, something very simple, heritage or something like that, and then turn it into a print
It's cool, huh?
that you can customize for yourself.
How cool is that? That is Marah Johnson. Is that Marah? Yes. Did you recognize her voice? I love that.
I like this one a lot.
That's a Halloween card.
So
we
this
have done
one we
with
did a Halloween card. But it's super easy. So here we'll take a hot pink color.
Does that mean I get to keep it? I know. I'm like throwing my
Look at
down.
that. The card.
Oh, here. Can we hold the Halloween card up?
Pretty cool, eh?
Is that good? Here's another one.
What's really nice
That's
about
way
the resist is that after you're done, and it'll bubble up on top. But if you were doing a whole page, that one top part of the page might have dried, and you'd see little bubbles.
Right.
You could go back now after it's all painted, spritz it a little bit,
More water.
and basically you're cleaning up like you're cleaning off your countertops. So you're just gonna clean it all off.
And this lightens it.
It lightens it. If
And
I love it, lets
fixes
it.
it, yeah.
But the real
Sets
thing
it.
is it takes it all off the black, so that your print is perfectly crisp.
Love it.
You know what I mean? So you're cleaning it up.
I want to take some of her classes so bad. I know.
Aw.
Are you doing any online classes right now?
I actually have one that's going to be coming up in August.
Can you guys see all those colors? Isn't that amazing? She is a great.
My heaven.
She is a great teacher. The first class I ever took, ever, was yours. Yeah, I know. Yeah, like, right? Yeah, right? The very first class. She had taught me the first class.
This one has some really ornate detailing. If you were an overachiever, some of you might be an overachiever. You could actually color all of those in and make it a very ornate. Yes. And that resist will help keep the color inside the line because it has a resist.
And am I right that when the twinkling H2Os, when you're using them, if you spray them you let them dry, they just go right back. So you can always have them all out and spray them. And then you have all your colors there. And when you're done, it just goes back to the chunk that it was.
Right. We also have a cancer palette coming out. That's pink
Oh,
cancer
I
palette
love
that's
it.
coming out in August. And some of the proceeds will be going to breast cancer.
Fantastic. Did you hear that, you guys? The cancer palette.
How many of you guys have the Twinkling H2Os already? Does somebody on here that's listening have
Yeah.
them?
Who has twinkling H2Os? Raise your hand.
Not that I can see your hands. We'll raise it anyway. Anyway, I wanted to mention a couple things really fast on
I
here.
do. Okay. I have a lot. Okay.
So when
Hold
you
it up there. Sorry.
So when you get these, they come in as a paint, right?
Right.
And it's a perfectly flat, looks like makeup, it's imperfection. But after you use it, you start getting these little craters, right?
Mm-hmm.
Don't bring them back. They're supposed to be there. We call them craters of love. And what happens is, you notice when you look in any of the sprayables that have mica in it, you see that the mica settles to the bottom. Well, the mica settles to the bottom of these craters as well. Bigger than that,
We don't want icky.
the lids are not completely airtight. So that means, because it's a natural product, you don't want it to be completely airtight. But if you would have put it on and then
Throw it in your bag.
put it in your bag and it turns this
yeah.
way, all of that loveliness will seep into the outside ring and you'll never get that off again.
Yeah,
So
that's
leave it open. At home, I never put the lids on at all. I travel with them in trays. Nothing can happen to it.
Because once it dries,
It dries.
it's just a cake again.
Right, and you're not losing any of the pigment or any of the mica when it evaporates. It actually goes back to its original whatever. So water is actually your friend. You want lots of water.
And you spray yours? Do you spray
All
yours?
the time.
Okay, so you spray your pots.
Probably we'll spray these pots several hundred times in a day.
Okay. All right.
The other part of them also that if you're interested in this, the beauty of it is it's easy to travel. So you can stick all of these colors that I have here, which they don't even weigh a pound, into your suitcase. And if you're going to a retreat or if you're going to a club or you're going to
And then
use
you have
them,
instant color.
right? So you
Because
have
can
that.
you stamp with them? Could you spray that, brush it on
So
a stamp,
yes,
and use it as ink?
if I had a stamp, I would. But this, when you let it get to the consistency, since we've been using these all day long, they've got a consistency. I'll see if I can do this. So go right down on my brush. I'm going to show you something here. See how it's gloppy and it kind of sits on the brush like it's like almost like honey.
Yeah.
You want that nice consistency of honey. So I guess we're going to have a purple leaf. So here's my rubber stamp. This is fine. So here's my rubber stamp. You go ahead and you just paint it on your stamp. When it's that consistency, you really want it that really thick, nice and rich consistency. You just paint it all over. And you'll go to another color here. Paint it all over. And you don't have to be a total artist to do this. That's what's kind of beautiful. Just kind of go to town.
I love that. It's going to blend so nice.
Yes. And what's also nice is this is actually non-toxic. Since it's natural, it won't break down your rubber. We have these, sometimes we don't clean them off even in between shows, just to prove the point that our rubber stamps still work, right? Then you're going to have to go ahead and spritz it because it's taken me a little bit of time to go to top to bottom. So,
Spray.
spritz it. I don't spritz it going down. Like water droplets that come out of the sky, it'll spread. You don't really want that. You want to have it spritz sideways so it's nice and gentle. Like gentle, kind of like the mist you want to do on your face when you're really hot. Are you able to see this? It's pretty cool.
Hold that up.
What
Can you guys see that?
Can you see?
Uh-oh. The screen just went away. Oh, there we go. Okay.
What's wonderful
A
about
whole
it?
new world for me. gleaming in
Especially
color. Sorry. I'm just, it's a thing. I like poking the mark. Oh,
That's not right.
that didn't sound right.
So
no,
wrong.
No, that didn't sound right.
Anyways, when you do this, you can probably get, as you would keep going and we have prepared, you could have kept going and probably get anywhere between a dozen and 15, 16 stampings. But since I'm kind of
So
going
pretty.
crazy.
Yeah, and
Alright.
this is a bonus demo. Okay, so we have prizes.
Yes, we do.
So,
I like prizes.
Cheryl, do you want to tell them?
Yes, we're going to be giving away a prize pack of our Luminarte, the H2Os and the sprayers and the daubers. So, how do you want to do
the
this?
sprays and the daubers. Okay, so we've got a winner picked already.
We have a winner.
Yes, you can do it on canvas. To answer your question, you can do it on fabric and canvas.
Dr. Karen, you just won the awesome Luminarte H2Os and
some
daubers.
stencils, yep.
And some stencils. It's going to be an awesome,
Prize pack.
you guys were not on it. Okay.
I don't even know.
Here we go. So you're going to give an awesome stencil prize pack, Luminarte. Yay! Thank you, Marah. Thank you, Cheryl. Okay, say bye, Marah. We're going off to Walnut Hollow.
Have fun.
Yeah, congratulations,
See you
Dr. Karen.
soon.
Very fun. And then we're putting up a second set on eBay, so it's going to be great, you guys. Thank you.
Thank you.